This is a college football playoff quarterfinal game at the Peach Bowl. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Once again, Atlanta has shown out. This is one of the college football capitals of the world. We know that the South is so strong with their love for college football, and this Peach Bowl crowd is electric. This playoff game is ready to be off the chain. Coaches are really talking to their teams about communicating well and being locked in because the crowd is making it really hard to communicate and hear each other right now down on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. That one goes out of bounds, a less than ideal beginning to this game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. They'll run the option. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce. And right here,
sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Here the wideout goes in motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Getting set, here's second down. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, the defense is ready for it.
Play fake, looking to throw. Here comes the rush. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He goes out of bounds but moves the ball near the 35.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Four-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Quick pass, the catch is made. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find the seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Offense trying to convert again on 4th down. They'll go for it. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? The first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Joseph.
Chris, these Miami receivers this year have started to remind me of some of that great lineage of Hurricanes past. Guys like Santana Moss and Reggie Wayne, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson. If they play great today, they could easily get the win.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4th, and then pick up 6 on the first down pass. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Vaughn. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Hurricanes keep the football on the move. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum here.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. The reception makes about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Oh, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Crosses the 45. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice game for the back.
They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Back to pass. It's Maliava. It's a short completion to the tight end. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
The Bruins look to keep this drive moving.
Great example of an offensive play caller putting the defense in conflict, and he's utilizing the RPO, the run-pass option, to do that. That's a good decision from the quarterback. The defense cannot be right. They defend the run, you throw the football. You defend the pass, you run it, and they're able to do it here for a first down.
Makes the grab. It's Joyner. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Got an opening here. Tackle made, but the gain brings the ball to the 8.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And the Bruins come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, UCLA, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple of possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, and he fumbles. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Hurricanes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking downfield. It's Iamaleava. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
On the ground, it's Joyner. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. He'll hand it off. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. The offense starts with a short field. Grab behind the line. It's Joseph. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm. Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect.
Touchdown, Canes. They go to the air to reach the end zone. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? To the air. It's Iamaleava. Makes a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Kicking team makes the recovery, but I think they got there a little early. There is a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Defense all over that first down throw. The short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
They've converted one of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. So, defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution, right? Their defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect, it's incomplete and going the other direction.
Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Bruins looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's all...
And it's hauled in way downfield.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Open field ahead. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Bruins looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Bruins. This offense cannot be stopped. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in the postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
He's got a crease. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback drops back. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. The ball is loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football, not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
It's Iamaleava bringing pressure. And that pass falls incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
That's a big hit at the end, but fresh set of downs.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Looking to throw it on first down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Grab down the middle. It's Terry.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
And the Bruins are on the move here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football one-on-one.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory.
He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
Makes a quick catch.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down.
And it's UCLA on top here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Powering through.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
So here we go, down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Oh, he did not make it. A big fourth down stop. A chance to claim the lead here, but it's a turnover on downs. To the air. It's Iamaleava. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
They look to throw it here on second down.
He escapes the pocket.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll be brought down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, I wouldn't mind to see them get aggressive right here. This is your opportunity to convert, stay on the field, run more clock, and potentially put the ball in the end zone to really ice this game away. This is the time where you got to have a killer instinct.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down.
He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
Chris, that was their chance right there. This defense had it in their hands. A fourth down, a chance to get off the field, get the ball back for their offense, and they're unable to do it. We have seen this all game long. This defense just cannot get the stop that they need.
And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava.
And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm? Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day. Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, that one's picked off.
They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
The Bruins looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Oh, some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense.
Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and on third down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation? What an excellent job by this defense, and it really forces this offense into what I feel like should be a field goal situation. And really the key to any good defense, it doesn't matter how many yards you give up, it's about the points. And when you get into the red zone, just keep them out of the end zone. This is kind of the old Patriot way, and they're doing a great job here forcing them into a field goal situation.
So now Miami will use their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. It's a run to the left. Oh, what a move. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Canes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38. A new set of downs after that completion.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he get there on the ground? Oh, look out, he's got open space. He'll be brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down. The Canes looking to keep this drive moving. And they lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though... here he goes. Finally forced out after a huge play. And that'll get us in the 2-minute timeout. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Takes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Miami.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He shreds the tackle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Tackle after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Can he make it to the marker? They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a 1st.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
That is exactly what you're looking for on offense here in this situation. Inside of 2 minutes, you're down in this ball game. You've got to get first downs and stop the clock. And the quarterback does both of those things. He picks it up with his legs and gets out of bounds. Beautiful job.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They take the lead in the final minute.
What a clutch possession by this offense. In a big moment like this, had to have it, and they're able to execute and put the ball in the end zone. They're going to remember that drive for a long time.
Automatic on the PAT. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, reserve this lead. Return begins inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep for late game heroics. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. The Bruins looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, they still need a touchdown and two-point conversion, but first things first here, this does not need to be a desperation heave. Run your best concept. Then if you can get it into the end zone, now give me your best two-point play. Two snaps of perfection to try to tie this thing.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. They jump on top now here in the fourth. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Had to manage that layoff. Camacho didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen